So my name is Peter Rinaldi. What we do is manipulate air through filtration to give sterilization within the enclosed space so they can use their robotics without contaminating product. Give sterile environment for product and human protection. Traveling the nation, depending on if it's an install, a service, depending on what anybody needs. Every week it changes from customer to customer, and it changes on the fly. So most people normally work a 9 to 5 job and would end up at home at the final of an end of the day. In this environment, I cover the nation. It is an amazing experience to see the world for what it is and learn the different cultures, the different languages. When you go to Germany, you might not learn the language, but I'm sure you could play a game of Scrabble with them and win. I always wanted to be an engineer, so that was the avenue I took. I started out at the age of 4.5 with the dirt bike, and my parents bought that for me, and I think they made the biggest mistake. But then again, I'm still a kid at heart, and I like to ride them. I've always wanted to be an engineer my whole life. I never gave up on my dream to do so. My father, as I was coming out of high school, was set that I was going to college for law or for business management. I graduated high school. My parents gave me the option of either going to college for those two or going off on my own. So I did it on my own. So I loved understanding mechanical, electrical parts as a young child. I like working with tools. As I grew up through school, I went into automotive, and I was kind of bored just working on cars and motorcycles and ATVs and ski mobiles and things of that nature. So from that knowledge, I decided to start looking into jobs where I could actually put things together. At that point, I worked with the company building X-ray equipment for government contracts. That was really the kickoff. At that age, I was about 20 years old. As the years grew on, I went into proton therapy. I worked with a lot of different physicists and doctors from MIT and Harvard Research in a research and development atmosphere. A lot of physics on the job training, a lot of mechanical, a lot of electrical, a lot of electronics. The idea is when you take a job, if people are going to teach you, it's better to get those hands-on trainings than it would be than just getting it in a classroom. Because you do get to see the world. Companies majority take care of you while you're on the road. 3 points, and you can fly you and your friends all around. The bitter side of it is when you have family weddings or friends that are having barbecues, and here you are on the West Coast. Yeah, you might be in the dead of winter sitting on the beach in Santa Monica, waiting for your next flight. And then there's times where you're just bouncing from site to site. You could be at 3 different customers within 8 hours. I got one of the best educations you could ever get from Harvard and MIT research scientists for free. And out of that, the appreciation is I showed them that I could do the work.